Hello, everyone. Today, in the last section, we discussed about sequences and lists, and now we are going to talk about dictionaries. So, first question arises in our mind: what are dictionaries? We have been learning about sequences in Python, but we are going to switch gears and learn about mappings in Python. If you're familiar with other languages such as C++ or Java, so you can think of these dictionaries as hash tables. This section will serve as a brief introduction to dictionaries and consist of basically constructing a dictionary, accessing object, and nesting dictionaries, basic dictionary methods. So, what are mappings? Mappings are a collection of objects that are stored by a key. So, unlike a sequence that's stored objects by their relative positions. So, this is very important. So, we can define a key and then we can put an object over there. So this is an important distinction since mapping won't retain order since they have objects defined by a key. A Python dictionary consists of key and then associate value. Associated value. The value can be almost any Python object. So it can be integer, floating, and string, whatever. So let's see how we can construct dictionaries to get a better understanding of how they work. So first of all, we know we make lists using this, right? So we say that this is my list equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3. So that's how we used to define list, but we define dictionaries with curly braces and with semicolon to signify a key and a value. So for example, my dictionary, this is key 1 and this is value 1. This is key 2, this is value 2. So here we define like 1 comma 2 comma 3. So there is no something like key. We don't know what's the key. This is very convenient. So let's see how we define. And my dictionary key 2, and let's see, I'm gonna print it. And let's see. So value is equal to 2. So I'm gonna print here. First I'm gonna print my dictionary. So key 1 value 1, key 2 value 2, and this is value 2. So you can define, let's say, value key 1. So in this way you don't have to remember on what location what you are placing. So this is very convenient in Python and in many applications. All right. So that's how we define dictionaries. Um, okay. Again, they're very flexible. We can put any data types and they can hold. So let's see an example. And let me call this. So we can defining key 1. This is integer. Key 2. This is a list. Okay. This is key 3. This is one again a list, but there are item 0, item 1, item 2. So let's grab this item 0, item 1, item 2. So that's how we grab this list using this key. Okay. Now call an index on that value. So we can also define, obviously, if we are accessing list, we can access that value on that list. So my dictionary, I'm calling key 3 and I'm calling value 0. So you you can expect to publish this item 0. So item 0. So this is it's very flexible. So we can even call methods. So we can do many things as you see that we can do. Okay. Print to okay item 0, upper, lower, etc. You can do all types of methods. So my dictionary key 1, you can subtract 1 2 3 from the value, so that's also possible. Okay, print, so we can see that print. Okay, so we can okay, this is not possible. I'm defining, so so we are subtracting, so it's become 0. So the key 1 Key value was already 1, 2, 3. Good. Now I think we have already checked it. I think I should put it this one here. Okay. A Python has built-in methods of doing self-subtraction or addition or multiplication or division. We could have also used, plus equals to or minus equal to for the above statement. For example, my dictionary is equal to minus equals to 1, 2, 3. So it means my dictionary equal to my dictionary equal minus 1, 2, 3. So minus equal to is defined like the same as like this one. So let's check. Okay. All right. Okay, we can also create key assignments. For instance, if we started off with an empty dictionary, we could continually add to it. So let's say we can create an empty dictionary. Okay, we create an empty dictionary and then create a new key through assignment. So that's how we're gonna do this. D animal equals dog. So D answer equals 42, and then we show T. So okay, stop and run, continue, cancel. Okay, so animals key dog answer key 42. So that's how we create key with the dictionary D and we assign value on it. Okay, so we can also do nesting with dictionaries. So okay. For example, we can say D is equal to key 1. So in key 1, this is another dictionary, right? Then this is nest key. So in nest key, there is another dictionary, sub nest key, and then there is a value. So that's really impressive. We can do this, and this can be very handy sometimes. So let's just see how it works. So now we can access D key 1, and then we can go into nest key, and then we get sub nest key value. So let's just print it. So value. So there are few dictionary methods. We can return all keys. So let me just first comment it. D equals to keys key 1, key 2, key 3. With D dot keys, we can see all keys. And then with D dot values, I'm gonna comment this. So it's gonna print key 1, key 2, key 3, dictionary keys, key 1, key 2, key 3, and then you can see, okay, what is the value in key 1 and what is the value key 2. And we can also see D values. Why? Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so it seems that I need to print this. Okay, I also need to print this. Okay, so values are 1, 2, 3, and then we can also see it in tuples. Key 1, 1, key 2, 2, and key 3, 3, T items. So it's gonna print all items in tuple format. So hopefully you have a good basic idea about dictionaries. So you can think of them like you have some dictionary, you have key, and according to key you can have the value. So value can be, there could be multiple values in list and something like that, but the key would be the same. So you can see, let's say mechanical engineering class, And then you see this one is like a key in the classroom, like say section robotics, and then their students, they're all included in the list. So this can be pretty handy in data science. Hopefully you would have enjoyed this section. Thank you so much, and see you in next lecture.